In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to create wealth in less than 5 years that you will never be broke again in your life or need to do anything that you do not want to do. Here is a quote of mine: working hard will get you there, but taking positions will keep you there. In October 2020, Nigerian startup Paystack was bought by global payment giant Stripe for more than 200 million US dollars. The deal is regarded as the biggest startup acquisition in Nigeria to date. Early stage investor and entrepreneur Olumide was one of Paystack's early backers and realized a stellar return on his investment. See, scalability plays a very important role when it comes to building wealth, okay? We've known the big names: Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, and the rest of them. The truth is, these people own stocks that are accessed globally. That is why they are big, okay? Their wealth can scale beyond their region, beyond their home country, beyond themselves, beyond their 24 hours that every individual has. So this is really important. You have to tap into the strength, into the knowledge, the effort, the energy of other persons before you can build wealth. And there is no other way than owning a piece of something that can scale. And that's why I said the real estate should not be the only investment that you have. The real estate should not be the only investment that comes to mind when maybe you hit a certain amount of money. Okay, real estate is nice, it's beautiful, but I think we need to start thinking beyond the average. We need to start looking at the bigger picture. Okay, and some of us have already started. That's why I created a community where we look at opportunities for every level, right? Because the truth is, innovations has brought in low barrier entries opportunities whereby somebody with even $1 can participate. I mean, the project I'm a lead ambassador in, $1 is enough for somebody to participate and own a piece, fractional ownership. And that is what I'm preaching, okay? Because we cannot always, wait till when we can have that big chunk of capital for us to participate in, startup funding, maybe seed rounds, series, and the rest of it. You can start from where you are. That is why the Web3 is here. The Web3, the blockchain creates that divisibility whereby anybody from any part of the world can own a piece of an ecosystem that is thriving. And remember, I said something: there's always a window for a certain kind of capital. So if you have a low capital, then you need to start early, right? When I turned just $100 into $8,000, is because the project that actually, of course, I did my portfolio then had like three. I started with one, which is $100 that got to 700, and then 700. I went into a project that's so early, really very early in the Web3 ecosystem, and that was what gave me the big pump. Okay, and then of course I really major on building. I do not really want to talk about how money can be pumped. That's not the ideology, right? So the ideology is, first of all, understanding that your energy or the 24 hours that you have cannot take you to that point where you can say I'm wealthy, or where I can have a sustainable wealth. That's the truth, because some of these asset class cannot give you that. Yeah, they can make you rich, but they cannot help you build wealth, right? From the initial story I started sharing of the early backers of Paystack, you can see that they've seen the future, they've seen the opportunities. That it's not only him, there one other person, that shared his testimony. So I just need us to come to this realization that there is more to making wealth than just around you. So if you're that person, probably you want to start from where you are. I have a community that I just started, so I'll be putting the link in the comment section. Okay, so just click join us and we'll see some. I usually do one at a time, so once I get the value from one, I can consolidate. Okay, it's a time bound game. Remember, it's not a quick scheme activity, but you strategically and systematically build wealth for you, for your generation, and for even beyond your family. Like I said, your generation, and even people around you, your community, your country, beyond you. We should start thinking deeper than the way we think. Okay, the big boys, the Silicon Valley of today, do not think the way certain region think. Okay, that's why you can see just an idea that has not even been tested. You start seeing grant of $100,000, seed funding of $250,000 for them to bring it up, so that once it becomes what is scalable, they start pouring the millions, and that's why they can never be broke. So I think we need to leave our share. We need to start learning these things. That's why I'm dedicating this channel to these opportunities, this channel to this mindset shift. It's important. Do not joke with these opportunities. Get started, and get started right away. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, and don't forget to click on the notification bell, because more opportunities and more updates will be coming up on this. Like too, and then drop a comment. I mean, there are questions you have, I would love you to drop the comment, right? Drop the comment so that we can interact. We're building a community here, we're building a family here. Drop a comment so that we can interact. Okay, love you guys. I'll be here for you. See you all at the top.